name is Elizabeth. I lived a long time ago. I lived in the Bible times. I was the cousin of Mary, who was Jesus' mom. Today we're going to learn about this word faith. How many of you guys know what this word means? Okay, yeah, so a few of you, but some of you still don't. So let me give you an example. When you go to sit down in a chair, do you make sure, okay, it's completely stable, now I can sit? No, that's silly. You just sit down, right? You have faith that the chair is going to support you. God tells us that faith is one of the most powerful things. The Bible even says that the smallest amount of faith can move mountains. That's really cool. I want you guys to stand up and repeat this awesome Bible verse about faith after me. Faith is the confidence, that what we hope for, will actually happen. It gives us assurance, about things we cannot see. Hebrews 11, ... Thanks, guys. Well, today we're going to learn about a time when I had to have faith. My husband Zachariah and I were really old. We were almost 80 years old, and we still didn't have a baby. But we really wanted one. So every night, we prayed to God, God, please give us a baby. Well, my husband Zachariah's job was to work in the temple, or like a church, and he was the priest or preacher. And one day while he was there, an angel of the Lord named Gabriel appeared to him. And Zachariah got really scared. But the angel said, do not be afraid. God has heard your prayers and you will have a son. Zachariah laughed at him and said, there's no way. We can't have a baby. We're too old. And the angel said, because you did not have faith, you will not be able to speak until you have a son, and you name him John. Zachariah got home, and I was really confused why he couldn't talk to me. So he had to write everything down on a tablet, which is kind of like a chalkboard that you guys would use today. Well, when he finally told me what had happened, I was so excited that God had heard our prayers and he was going to give us a baby. And sure enough, I became pregnant. And about 9 months later, it was time for our baby to be born. And when I lived, you didn't tell anybody the name of the baby until after he was born. And also, we would name the baby after the dad. So let's say your dad's name is Jacob. Your name's going to be Jacob too. And I know that's how some of your guys' names are today, but when I lived, that's how everyone's names were. So our whole family was at our house, waiting for our baby to be born. And they were all trying to guess the name. They said, is his name going to be Zachariah? And I said, no, his name's to be John. They laughed at me and said, there's no way, his name can't be John. There's nobody in your family named John. So they turned to my husband and they said, what is his name? And he wrote down on his chalkboard, John. And all of a sudden he was able to speak again. It was the miracle the angel had told us would happen. So today we learned from my life that when you're going through a challenge, you can pray to God and have faith, and God will help you through that challenge. Let's go over our awesome Bible verse one more time. Everybody stand back up. Faith is the confidence, that what we hope for, will actually happen. It gives us assurance, about things we cannot see. Hebrews 11, ... Awesome, guys. So this verse is telling us that faith is believing in something that we can't see. Like God when we don't know what's coming up ahead of us. So next week I want you guys to come back and tell me about a challenge that you faced and how you prayed to God. And let's pray together that God will help you face that challenge. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week.